sit out the weather till about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Then we'll set sail again to get the southerly tide, which will start running south at 3:30, so we'll be a little bit ahead of it, but that does no harm when it comes to Kilmore Quay and getting around the corner at Carnsore Point. Is that right?
Yes, because there's a fair tide that goes down past Carnsore.
There is.
Because we're on holidays.
We certainly are. We're on holidays. We've made it to Cahors. But looking out at the Russ Channel, we can see the white horses there running up the Russ Channel at the moment. So
Good choice.
it's nice and calm in here, as you can see behind me. We can barely see.
It's dark.
It's the middle of the night and we're getting up.
For a night sail. Our first night sail of the season.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But no, we've spent the day here in Cahors sitting out a bit of weather.
Yes.
And we're now getting up, we've rested and that, so we're getting up at 12 o'clock and heading down for Kilmore Quay. The weather is settled, so hopefully the sea is settled as well. And the tide should have turned and start running south in about 2.5 hours. So by the time we get out into the Russ Channel and start going south, we should be laughing and get around Carnsore and into Kilmore Quay for breakfast.
Excellent. Yay.
Yay! So let's do this.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
That's not helpful, Glenn.
Oh, that's Cahors, that's where we're starting. At around 1 a.m. Okay, and this will be our first mark. It's a bit hard to describe, but this is one of the most beautiful times for sailing. If you're not a sailor, it's hard to get, but you're out in the middle of the night on your own on watch, and just the silence. I know we have Polly purring away there behind us, and Rita buzzing every now and then, but yeah, it's quite special. And you're looking up at the stars, you see the lights of the land, and you think of all the people that are asleep there and they don't even know that you're passing in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's just a special time. More people should experience it. So here's hoping you do someday. I'm here, baby!
We're just crossing the channel.
I'm back!
There's a big tanker up ahead, coming up this side of Custer. It's starting to get bright again.
We're around Carnsore now, we're just about heading for Kilmore Quay. We hope to be there in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Once again, this marks us leaving the Irish Sea, which is always kind of a moment for where we're actually going on holidays. And you've got out of your town as such, your normal playground, and you're into less familiar waters. The sea state changes, you get this big rolly sea that you don't get in the Irish Sea, which is a short, quick, choppy conditions most of the time. And into Boy territory, there's an awful lot of pots along this area between here, Carnsore Point, and the St. Patrick's Bridge, which we'll be crossing. So keep an eye out for pots the whole way along here. There's already some on the horizon. Quick boys, it's important that you know which way the tide is running. We're running with the tide, so are they, so we're not going across the tide. If it's going across the tide, we could have a line across our bow, but when we're going with them, they should be running alongside us. Yeah, be aware of where your tide is when you're looking at fishing marks. And boys, this area is scattered with them. It's the salty islands. We're now crossing St. Patrick's Bridge. Kilmore is just in there. And there's a safe water mark just ahead of us.
Maybe a walk.
Yeah, we'll do a walk first. Then you need to bite.
It is so great to be here in Kilmore Quay.
It's nice.
This is what it looks like in the sunshine.
Kilmore Quay lifeboat. And that's one of the most modern of the RNL Life fleet. And on the other side then, a beautiful classic. Remembering those lost at sea. Lovely safe little harbour. A busy little fishing village. Isn't that right?
Yes, sure.
We were almost there, babe. Wasn't it so great? We watched that together,
Yeah.
pulled from behind our screens.
I was standing here watching it.
Oh,
Oh, we're so cute.
aren't we just?
Yeah. We should do it behind the scenes sometime. Although most of our videos are behind the scenes.
So we got our sunset baby, didn't we? And some laughs along the way.
I was suggesting we should get more fish and chips because I had done such a run. I'd worked dinner off. Jen was having none of it.
I think a glass of wine will just satisfy me just enough.
True, but we were passing
The smell was
the
just
fish and chip shop and the smell was just so divine.
little salties, and it was just gorgeous.
Yeah,
Well, that's where we got dinner last night.
yes.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So we need to try the other
Quayside, I
chipper,
think it is,
the
isn't it?
new one.
Tomorrow
Maybe
night.
tomorrow night.
This is just for, you know, experimental purposes and just to let you know what it's like down here in Kilmore.
Yeah, we're really good, really just.
It's
you know,
research for you guys, not for
Yeah.
us at all.
Yeah. Yeah, not great for the waistline.
Yeah,
but,
we
you know,
might need to expand
the running.
I was going to say the getting in and out of the boat, the hatch.
Is that what it is?
We need to make a bigger hatch so we can get in and out. Is that right, babe?
Yeah, sure, he nearly fell out. No, I nearly fell in. And I only had a tiny bit of wine beforehand.
Walking in the sunny southeast.
So I nearly fell off the wall because Glenn told me to hurry up because he was getting wet. See these sunny southeasters.
Look at me.
East, sunny southeast. Look at you! Look at me! I was up on top of that high wall.
She could have just jumped. Alright, folks.
I couldn't jump, so it's about how we support each other when you can't do the other thing. You came down the steps, you hadn't even jumped.
I know!
If you had told me a few minutes beforehand about the steps, I wouldn't be as wet as I am.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Look at me, I'm soaking. My hair and everything. My arse from sitting on the wall. Excited.
Yep, hungry.
Looks yummy. So glad I made this.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Bon appetit.
Get it into you, Jacinta.
Who's Jacinta? That was just magical. This one came out while I was in there.
Did you enjoy that?
Oh yeah, it's like just being in a spa.
Oh.
Just floating.
Behind me are the leading lights. Number 1 and number 2 for coming into Kilmore. As you can see, they have a line that goes out straight between the salties. You keep them in line as you come into Kilmore. We're just out walking on the beach, the North Beach they call it here, with the tide gone out. Ber's just been for a swim, and we came over to see if there's anything in the rock pools, which the seagulls seem to be sorting out. Look what I found in the rocks. She was left behind when the tide went out. The seagulls haven't got her yet, so that's a good thing.
It's silky, isn't it?
More of Ber's spectacular running. Ber goes to get changed. I'm going to run up and grab some fish and chips in the quayside. Calamari, monkfish, and scampi. What's it like, babe?
Yummy.
Did we find the correct path?
I think we found the path.
For a quick cone.
I think we have a problem.
I need to remember to just get one scoop and not let my eyes rule my belly.
Are you enjoying it though?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
You got honeycomb and vanilla, I got Bailey's and salted caramel, and it is divine. We have literally been eating our way through Kilmore Quay, so I think we actually need to go, just even for our waistline. Everything has just been so delicious. Really loving our time here, and I've just had lemon and poppy seed and a cappuccino here, and it is delicious.